Military is preparing for part of the Washington, D.C. National Guard to be deployed to the nation's capital. It comes after President Trump vowed to crack down on crime in the city. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio has details.
This morning, President Trump is set to unveil his plan to crack down on crime in the nation's capital. The president posting he will essentially stop violent crime in Washington, saying, quote, "Before the tense squalor, filth, and crime, it was the most beautiful capital in the world. It will soon be that again." Trump posting, "The homeless have to move out immediately. We will give you places to stay, but far from the capital." Trump has suggested in the past that the federal government should take over the city and threatened to have the feds step in after a former worker for Elon Musk's Doge Group was assaulted during an attempted carjacking last week.
We have a capital that's very unsafe. We're going to do something about it.
Over the weekend, more than 100 federal agents were deployed across D.C. in a massive anti-carjacking operation. Trump also suggesting trying young teenagers as young as 14 as adults. City police are now enforcing an 8 p.m. juvenile curfew in parts of the city after a teenager opened fire at a park in the Navy Yard district. Despite recent high-profile events, officials in D.C. say crime is actually down more than 25% from last year.
If the priority is to show force in an American city, we know he can do that here, but it won't be because there's a spike in crime.
Still, the president has suggested sending the National Guard into the Capitol. It comes as a lawsuit goes to court today over Trump's deployment of the National Guard in California to control immigration protests in June. Governor Gavin Newsom suing, saying state officials did not want or need federal interference. Trump's lawyers say the troops were only protecting federal property and personnel, not engaging in law enforcement activities. Of course, the big difference between California and Washington, D.C. is that D.C. is a federal district. The D.C. National Guard is under control of the president. Now, again, we're expecting Trump to lay out his plans at 10 a.m. Eastern this morning. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.